Hello, today I will read a story from 366 Fairy Tales, book written by Brown Watson. This video is made to fulfill English final exam. I'm Ahmad Agung Cahyadi from Pelita Bangsa University, and the story begins. Once upon a time, there was a beautiful, sweet young girl with blue eyes and long blonde hair. She was the daughter of a rich merchant who loved her dearly when her mother died. Her father declared his daughter would need a good woman to bring her up and take care of her, and so married again. Unfortunately, the stepmother turned out to be greedy and selfish, and here the daughter, the stepsister of the beautiful young girl, were arrogant and envious. Since the merchant often had to travel, the stepmother and stepsister began to rule the household. The young girl was forced always to dress in rags, dirty from dust and cinder, so much so that everyone soon began to call her Cinderella. One day, the son of the king who was to marry invited all the young women in the kingdom to a great ball, so that she could meet them and choose a wife. In Cinderella's house, they began to make great preparation. Expensive clothes were purchased, different hairstyles were tried, and a selection was made of jewels to wear. Nothing made Cinderella's stepmother and stepsister happy, and she, as usual, suffered them without a word of complaint. She too had been invited to the ball, but her stepmother had refused to take her. At last, the, the long-awaited evening arrived. The stepsister were transformed as wearing a beautiful dress and covered in jewels. Cinderella saw Cinderella felt so unhappy as she watched them depart. She she too would have loved to go to the ball. She too would have loved to wear a silk dress. The poor girl could hold back her sobs. They cried so much that the floor his bed in her tears. But when raised her eyes, she was face to face with a beautiful lady. It has it was her fairy godmother. Why are you crying, Cinderella? Do you too wish to go to the ball? The lady asked her. The ball is no place for me, replied Cinderella sadly. Well, so about that bring me a pumpkin. With one touch of her magic wand, the lady changed the pumpkin into a splendid chariot. She thanked for made in the horse and a couple of leisure and coachman in livery. Everything is ready, said fire, her fire godmother. You may go to the ball, but dress like this, said Cinderella, pointing to her legs. The fiery godmother said, "You abused rag with a wife of her wed." The rag despaired, and Cinderella found herself wearing a silk dress studded in gold, crystal, slipper, and precious jewels. Only Cinderella's love face needed no change, for now she was happy and smiling. "Now get in and go," said the fairy godmother, "but remember, at the first stroke of midnight you must leave the ball. At that moment my spell will cause the world. The church will again, the house will be meshed again, and the coachman will become desert once more, and you will be the same Cinderella as before, dressed in white." The balls was fabulous. Everyone admired the unknown faces, and the prince instant on dance with her all evening. Cinderella's heart overflowed flowed with joy. Then the clock struck the first stroke of midnight. Cinderella did not lose a moment. Still smiling, Sun ran quickly away. The prince ran after her, but could not catch her. The only trace of her that he found was a little crystal slipper that Cinderella had lost while running down the place stairs. At the place, the prince was desolate. He had to find the beautiful girl who was at the ball, the one who had lost her slipper. There was a royal announcement. All the young maidens in the kingdom were to try on the slipper, and the prince would marry the girl it fitted perfectly. The morning after, the court officials began their search, but not one young maiden managed to fit into the extraordinary slipper. Finally, the friends arrived at the merchant's house and put of the stepsister tape on the slipper. Absol- absol- Absolutely useless. It was so small and so delicate that they could not even get their teeth in it. The princess, who was growing ever more sad and despondent, was about to leave when he noticed Cinderella, who was standing silly in the background. "And who are you?" he asked. "Oh, she's only a servant," replied the stepmother, but the prince looked into his Cinderella's eyes and in great extent commanded her to sit down before the crumbling she extended for her foot. The slipper was a perfect fit. Immediately Cinderella was dressed as she was, she was at the ball. The prince asked her to be his wife, and the marriage was celebrated with Ted every day. It was magnificent ceremony worthy of their great love. And as grew the stepmother and the stepsister, the prince might have want to punish them for their wickedness, but Cinderella chose to forgive them. S- She invited them all to come and live with her at the royal palace, and so after the two stepsisters married to noble knight of the court. Here, stepmother at last realized the error of her ways and become kind and gentle to everyone. So the story finishes with the most beautiful spell, and all they lived happy ever after. Thanks for watching. Bye.